very cold one today. It's been chucking it down all morning. So I'm just outside now prepping the car, which is a Mini John Cooper Works interior, which is the special piece, digital dash. Yeah, so apparently this is the first car in the UK in this spec. It's also got some cool carbon fibre type bonnet scoop. You can see there it's got some weird hexagonal. When we're inside I'll get a better look at that, but you can see proper beast, little pocket rocket. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the prep now. It's going to be a wheels off job, so I'm not cleaning the wheels now, even though they're brand new, so they're not that dirty anyway. But once we get them off, I'll probably give them a quick once over, so I can get inside the barrels and all that. And so just going to jump straight into the bodywork of the car, get it all decontaminated, and we can get it inside, have a look at how new the paintwork is. We know what it's like from new, it's always a bit funny.
I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out again. My future needed clarity.
So far what I've done here is rinse the car off, foam it down. We have then gone around, done all the panel gaps with the brush, and now I've put the iron fallout remover on, and I'm just letting that do its thing, even though there's not going to be a lot on there. Still important to do it. Then I'm going to go ahead now, got a brand new cloth for the tar removal, going to remove the tar and then get it inside, clay it, blow it dry, start polishing.
Doubted all that I could do, knowing what I need to do. All I can say, the word is thank you. I think is what you need to put away from the shore, amongst the waves. Exactly where I wanna be. I am where I wanna be. Remember the start, when my future needed clarity. Yes, I needed clarity, so I could see how you'd react, how you'd react to me.
Those are off, just behind me there, and I'm going to deep clean them now, ready for coating. Then we can have a little look over the car. I've already looked at the paintwork and the lighting, it's pretty bad, but I sort of expect it from these new cars now. When I say pretty bad, I mean it's bad for a new car. You'd expect a lot better, but it's pretty standard. It's just had a few bad washes basically. So yeah, let's get on to the wheels. are completely done. I took them outside, got them completely cleaned down and coated them, as well as the arches on the front because they're plastic, and then the calipers on the inside, so you can see, looking really nice. Such an amazing thing to do, because then you just get that flawless clean barrel. You can't even see it because it's so shiny, but every time you clean them, super easy to clean. Got the plastics coated on the inside, and now I've just made a quick start on the polishing, just doing some test spots. Come across something interesting. I actually haven't done a full walk around the car yet, so I'm going to do that now, but my scan grip's just died, so I need to charge that. But it seems they've missed a bit on the painting. It's sort of like brown in there, genuinely like just where they've missed the paint. The black paint hasn't gone in that far. I wonder if there's any other, yeah, there as well. Oh dear. Not there, not there. A little bit in the bottom left here as well. You can just see the brown. It almost looks like it's burnt, but I think it's just where they've missed the paint. Unfortunately, these are always super bad. Oh my goodness. The soft plastic. Another thing I noticed is this corner. I was quite worried at first. I thought it was a big chip, but I think it's just a massive clump of overspray on that very bottom corner. So obviously you've got overspray up here, and there's all sorts of weird marks like this. I think it is overspray. I mean, these aren't horrific, the water spots, and red's always pretty bad, especially a flat red, so that's probably going to take a decent amount of time on those alone. But buff trails, just the swirls really, nothing crazy. Funny mark there. Swirly whirlies back here. Nice little Bentley behind us, satin PPF that was in for. Yeah, super swirly on the back bonnet. Buffer trails I can see going along here as well. You can see them in the other light, just sort of following that light across. Once it's done, all you'll see from that light is just the circle bit in the middle. You won't see all this bit on the side. I mean, it's a lot of swirls for a new car. Slightly deeper abrasion there. You can see that about the force light. So you've got this sort of standard factory swirls just from the first few washes at the dealership. You can see they even go through this centerpiece here. This was done by a separate place from the dealership, so I've assumed that they've just gone and wiped it down with their rags, probably not even microfiber cloths, and they've done a lot of this damage, I'd imagine. Not ideal, but at least it's coming to me after this has been done, rather than I perfect it and they go and ruin it. But it's quite a cool piece. Never seen anything like this carbon fiber style. So there's sort of a hexagonal pattern inside, and then it's almost like a carbon composite style. Very strange. Definitely something I've never come across before. Quite a pricey optional extra. The owner wasn't too sure about it, so he's actually given me the original bonnet scoop as well, so we can swap those over. Not swap them over. So if you want to, you can swap them over. So I'm gonna whip that out of the boot, polish that as well, and coat that, so he can just go, do you know what, I don't like this one, let's put the black one on. Or then again, if he switches his mind, he can put this one back on, and it's both coated and perfect. So you can see this colour is going to come up insane. I think I've done a couple of these this colour before. So, quick update before I head off. I'm going home now. It's about 6 o'clock. End of day one. Not a lot done as far as the car paintwork. However, all the wheels done. That takes up a lot of time. The wheels off process is very long, but completely worth it, because then you've got those nice clean barrels. Roof is done. Just need to get tight to these edges. Well, actually I've done this side. I just need to do it on that side. So, come in tomorrow morning, do that, bust out the rest of the paintwork, get the coating on, and then I've got leather interior coating as well as going on, and that's it. So see you in the morning.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now.
quick update. It is 12:45 and I'm smashing it out. Really quick progress on this one. Right combination of the pads and the polish, and it's coming up amazingly well. I love this black with the flake, amazing colour. So I've done left side, lower front bumper, leaving the bonnet to the very last. So just finished this whole side here, all the way down to the sill. Got the car up on the top section of the lift. Actually, I just need to do the mirror. Need to do the mirror, and then this section here. Then work our way down the rear. Then I need to refine the A-pillars because they needed 2 stages, the black plastic A-pillars, and they never can really be done to the level of this sort of new car detail in one step. You have to do sort of a slightly harsher version and then a nice and soft pad. Then wipe everything down, coat it. So, make good progress. So that is all of the polishing work done, except from the front bonnet, obviously the front bonnet, and because it's a Mini, the sort of front quarter panels that would be on a normal car are attached to the bonnet, so quite a big section. But I wanted to do that last because on a car like this, you're not going around correcting everything and then refining, you're just doing a single stage in every area. So I don't want anything to happen to the bonnet, like a bit of dust on there, that when I wipe the car down, I scratch it and then I've got to do it again. I'd rather do it last, make sure it's perfect, and then I can go on with the coating straight away. So let's do that. Tips polished, came out really well.
So why is it so hard to let you go? To let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? To let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you
There is nothing harder than polishing a car part off of a car. It's a lot easier if they're new parts, however. That's it. That was the final part. Let me turn the music off. That was the final polishing work. Is the stock OEM bonnet scoop, as opposed to the sort of carbon fibre, I want to call it, optional extra bonnet scoop. So if the owner wants to swap it over, he/she can. So now it is time to, I also went around and just refined all the black plastic A pillars and C pillars. So now it's time to de-tape, rip all the tape off, blow it down, wipe it down, and apply the coatings to the paintwork, and then prep the interior and coat the leather. But I might have dinner in between all that. That has come out really well, pristine. Carbon collective molecule, 5-year coating. Oh, not in the shop. So let's go ahead and get that on there. If I didn't just smash the bottle in half. They're pretty tough. Let's do it.
So why is it so hard to let you go? You go.
So, paintwork coated. You just saw me doing the sills, that's the last section I always do, just in case there are any tiny bits of grit or anything. If it's going to be anywhere on the car, it's going to be on the very lowest section, so I always do this last because you don't want to pick up anything in the pad, even though I'm obviously blowing it out with the compressor in between each section that I'm coating, just to make sure there's nothing that's going to scratch the car. Now it's time to coat the vast amount of trim on this car. Carbon collective platinum trim, so you can see this car has the plastic arches all the way around. So we're going to coat all those.
I am who I'm meant to be.
Got the coating just drying off in the back seats here. You can see it. Now it's time to do the rears of the front seats and then the front seats. The very final coating on the car is the exhaust. So I'm going to do that now. Going on, as I mentioned earlier, with the same coating as the wheels, the slightly more heat resistant. Obviously, exhaust and wheels getting very hot. So. I lost the lid. And we'll let that sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Actually, no, 1 to 2 minutes, and then I will buff off the residue. There's a lot of tape in my wheels. Good night.
She burns the bridges in my head by lighting up a fire. Bury my old thoughts instead so you could feel the same. I live alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away to the morning light. Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away?
So that's it, the end of the mini John Cooper Works. Potentially one of one in the UK, I need to go confirm that, but I'm pretty sure the owner said it's the first with this spec, which has the digital dash and I think some other things, maybe the carbon fibre bonnet scoop is one of them as well. So a very cool car, super pocket rocket, a bit like my car, 230 brake or thereabouts, however this is only front wheel drive, but these absolutely destroy a track. Super cool car, so it's been a pleasure to work on it and get it fully perfected and protected for the new owner to enjoy. But yeah, the after shots speak for themselves. Enjoy. If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe, as there'll be more coming, I'm sure, and check out some of my other videos. The RS6 video is just about to hit 6,000 views, I think, so thanks for all the support on that one. Yeah, enjoy the after shots.
Reflections in my mind, missing the fights, I don't care if I'm right, let's just buy a bit more time. I live alone with you inside my mind.